What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another draft video. Today, it's been going around the community the last couple of days, so I thought, you know what, I want to get involved. I want to have a look at what a 197 draft is about. I personally have only got a 194. I know Skill's got a 195. I'm yet to see a 196, but I was looking at like the genuine potential of 197s and it is there. I mean, I can't imagine it would be easy to get. I don't think you can get a 198. But what you would need is a team something like this. Now, in terms of the players that are popped, Pele, Zanetti, Kante, and Maradona pop a lot. Varane, Yashin, and Maldini pop a fair bit. Jordi Alba pops a lot. The ones that are quite rare are the two Ronaldos up front and PK. But there are so many permutations that you can have with this draft that you can still do it even without those players popping. Like any 99 Messi and such would be good as well. Now, I did it with a central base formation and I put these guys on the bench on the reserves as well, because you could do it with Hazard, Mbappe, Salah, the right wing Messi, the 98 left wing Ronaldo. There are like a whole bunch of options to actually get a 97 or 96 rated draft. You would just have to be insanely lucky, but it is definitely there. And even though there's only 95 chemistry here, the way the draft works is they come with loyalty in squad building. In what we have here, the concept squads, they don't come with loyalty. So all those guys on 9s would actually become 10s, and that would give us the chemistry that we needed, and we would have the luxury enough of actually being able to drop down several other cards. And there are even other and better options that are available. For example, the Gerard PK. On the bench, there's also, again, a whole bunch of players that pop a lot. De Gea, Ramos, a high-rated version of Van Dijk, whether it's 94, 95, or 96, pops a lot. The Neymar actually pops a relative high amount. There are some players that I don't see very often, though. 98 Suarez I don't see very often. Now as well, 99 Modric I don't see very often. The 98 Royce and the 98 Neymar I've seen a lot. But I do think that you need to take a narrow formation if you want to get the 195, 196, 197. And you're just going to have to hopefully avoid all of the wingers. So what do we get for our formation? We don't get what we need, but the 4-3-3 defend is not a bad shout either, because of the left wing, right wing. Of course, if you get like players like this, you just don't have a chance. You know what I mean? You are out at point one, unless you get some good players. The issue comes in with not hitting obviously a 195, even a 195 or a 194 when you get, I was going to say like 90s and 91s, but it's even worse when you get 83s, 84s, and 85s. What is this? This has to be a sick joke. Did I pre-record this from the start of FIFA? Come on now. I mean, this is bad. This is super bad here. Like when you start with a draft like this, it just doesn't. I mean, this might be one of the worst drafts in the history of time for this late in the game. There's a big Thiago Silva that we'll take on board. Obviously, Romagnoli, strong links to... see, there's the left back. The 94, I had Jordi Alba in the concept, but you can also work with Marcelo as well. Because of, obviously, he's also just 94 rated, which is very, very nice. And we'll also take Calabria there for a nice strong link in at right back. So what we're going to do today, guys, is I'm literally just going to do a few drafts. There's no challenge here versus skills. There's no challenge in general. I'm just going to sit here for a little while. I'm going to pop as many drafts as I can and see if we can at least hit like a 194 or a 195. I would love to finally hit a 195. It's not happening here. I mean, let's be real. I haven't even picked badly in this one. Sometimes I can, hold my hands up and be like, hey guys, look, on this occasion, that was my bad. I made some wrong choices. I picked some of the wrong players. I took some risks and some gambles in areas where potentially I shouldn't have. But this time around, no risks. Just picked the best that's available and the best option that came to us. And although we are coming through a little bit here now, we're up to 97 chemistry, 91 rated. It's not turning out to be the worst draft in the world. We'll take Digne as well in for that left back spot. And just whilst we're here as well, wow, that's perfect. I just want to say to you guys a big thank you, a big massive thank you for all the incredible support you guys have given, especially over the last month or so, right? Like, you know, FIFA for me this year died quicker than ever before. I stopped playing the game quicker than ever before. What we're doing today and what we've been doing over the last basically month, I usually don't do that until the very end of the game cycle, right? It's usually the back end of August / the start of September that I start hitting drafts every day with no gameplay. This year, that came at, that came in the start of July. And you guys have been so unbelievably and incredibly supportive. And I tweeted out yesterday, like, thank you for watching. I don't understand why. And people just love watching the draft phase. So there doesn't necessarily have to be a challenge attached to it. There doesn't necessarily have to be anything unbelievable. You guys just enjoy watching the drafts. And so today we're just going to do some drafts. Now, it turns out that that's not a terrible team. I can't get Werner in, sadly. Well, actually, maybe we could. Werner and Royce. Yeah, it just crushes chemistry too much. So, I mean, this is going to be a 192. It's just not a great draft. The fact that we managed to get a 192 out of that, if we can get the manager chem, is pretty brilliant because of how bad the draft was in being regards to a draft. So we can't even get any more chemistry. So 97 chemistry, 92 rated. That's a nice draft as well. The midfield and back line are absolutely spectacular. It's just the attack that's an issue. But if I were to play this one through, I obviously would sub on probably Aubameyang. Well, actually, I don't really have that many other amazing. I'd probably sub on Aubameyang and De Rossi and put Hullet and Aubameyang up front and De Rossi into the midfield there. But that is draft number 1 done, guys. Let's move on to another. All right, guys, into draft number 2 we go. Let's hope we get that 4-2-2. No, but the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow could be interesting. Only one cam, but if we get the cams, obviously, on the bench and reserves, it could be helpful. 90 Tevez. Oh, he's going to go now. My fault. I hate the fact that centre forwards go into the cam spot off the bat. I would much prefer if they went into the striker spot. That is nice, though. 95 Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We've got 3 Prem or ex-Prem players to start with. What do we take next? I suppose Guendouzi to link with Harry Kane. It's been a decent start so far. Some mid-range rated players. Nothing like too extraordinary here. But nothing too terrible either. We're at the 90 stage. So we're going to need some miracles here to get up to the 194, 195 mark. Not impossible. You know, sometimes when I see the start of drafts, like the start of this draft here, and I'm just like, all right, this has been okay. We've got 195 and then we've got 91s and lower. It's not really ideal, right? But like the last draft, we actually started off super bad. And then out of nowhere, we just started hitting big card after big card on the bench. And it ended up being a really, really nice draft in the end. Okay, it wasn't like the most insanely rated draft, but it wasn't bad at all. So we're only at 89 rated right now with 75 chemistry. A long way to go to improve this draft. We're not improving this draft. This is... Man, imagine if you was actually playing with this draft, man. That would be tough. We'll take that Javier Zanetti, though. That's right. I said it like that. We'll pop him in there in that right mid spot. That's not too bad. Next up, we'll take a Ryan Giggs as well. 93 over that Lionel Messi. We'll lose some chem by starting Giggs right now unless we put him up at that right striker spot. But instead, we can put Tammy Abraham up there and soft link him to Kane. And Zanetti gives Kane a little bit of a chem boost. Puts us up to 94 chemistry. And we'll also take David De Gea. To throw in there as well. Come on, give me some nice big players to end this off. There we go. We get Trapp. Now we've got Da Costa as well. So if we get like a Sule or something, that would be really nice. Ooh, I might go Trapp, Kimmich, and Da Costa in there. Alternatively, Thiago Silva, but don't really have enough Brazilians. Or Andy Robertson, who would be a big upgrade to the left back. And probably the smartest choice to throw into this draft. Next up, come on, one more big defender. There we go. We've got some big stuff in here. We'll take the Alexandro. It's not going to get into the team. And then we'll take De Paul, who also is not going to get into the team. And we'll take Yes and Didi, who will get into the team. He costs us a little bit of chemistry, so maybe he won't actually. He's higher rated than the midfielder, but nice to Ronaldinho. Yeah, this was definitely a draft that we kind of needed a few better players in, because that's tough, man. I don't even care what that is. I'm just going to move on to the next one. I will be right back. All right, we go again. Let's hope that we can get that 4-2-2 or 4-2-3-1. We can't, but I have seen a lot of really good drafts with the 3-4-2-1 formation. I know it at the end of the day, it is like literally all circumstantial, right? And it just matters who pops, how and when you pick them up. Like, you know, we get a 96 Ronaldo here. If that was a 99 Ronaldo, obviously much better. I'll take that. I'll actually take Luis Figo here as well. No. We'll take best. We'll take best. We'll be confident in our ability that Del Piero is also going to show up here. He didn't. That's tough. We'll go with Eden Hazard. I don't know why. Easier to link maybe. Belgian, lots of Prem players. I don't know what it is. When I see, like, a lot of you guys obviously tweet me your drafts, right? And I see so many like 194s and 195s. So many just generally high rate. I wish I took, what's his name now? Yeah, so many just high rated drafts in general. And I just see all of these like high end players. Like I need Tadic, but I need him on the bench. I also need like a big player in there outside of Tadic. And I will take that Virgil. We've got too many leagues going on here. I'm going to have to refine this draft just a little bit. And we'll take Davinson Sanchez to start that off. But yes, it's weird that for a long time, man, and I mean a long time, I have not got a super high-end draft. I got a 194 yesterday when I was just sitting here drafting by myself just for the bants. I was like, oh, a little bit bored, waiting for something to happen. Let me just throw in a draft or two. And that's what I did. And it turned out that I got a 194. And I kind of wish that I'd recorded that, because that would have been a lot of fun to show you guys. It was a really good draft. But now I'm struggling to just... I need to hit the 98s and the 97s and the 96s. You know, we've got a couple in here. We've got 96 Ronaldo, 96 Virgil. But for me to hit the big drafts, I do indeed really need lots more of the 95 pluses, really. And this will be the first test. Give me that 97 De Gea or something, man. Oh, we get Trap or Sommer. I guess Trap works. We have got Havertz as well. So Trap, Havertz, and what's his face? This you can't you need more than that. You know what I mean? We get a big chem boost there. Canales gets that soft link as well. I haven't seen... I honestly actually haven't seen in some time, I mean a lot of time, 99 Ronaldo or 99 Messi. Specifically, I haven't seen a central-based version of 99 Messi in I don't know how long. And this, again, is just going to be one of those drafts that just doesn't come together because I don't have the key positions in the starting lineup. So we're going to move on to another. All right, guys. So let's get a couple more drafts in. Hopefully we get a good formation for it. It's just not. If that was the other 4-5-1, I'd be interested. Let's go with the 4-3-3 holding again and hope that we get like the Ronaldinho. Paul Scholes is nice to start with. A good centre mid there. Good for links. Again, the issue with Scholes is he's just not high enough rated. You know, when you're looking to get a 195, you need the biggest cards in the game. And 92 rateds are not that. That is much better though. Raheem Sterling, strong links into Scholes, which is why initially Scholes was going to be a positive, obviously, because he actually offers good links to a lot of different players. Go on, give me Vieira as well. Just make this a good one. I'm going to go with Rabiot because we're going to get Team of the Year Neymar or Team of the Year Mbappe. I can just feel it in my bones. We'll go with Serge. No, we'll go with Da Costa. He soft links. Soulé pops from time to time. Oh my God. We've got hope in this one. No, we haven't. It's gone. It's just gone. The hope has been lost. Okay, now we've got some hope back again. Marcelo can pop on in. We got some chances here. Oh, that's nice. Wow, 2 versions of not prime icon moments. I haven't seen that Schmeichel card very often. But a second icon in the mix. I never really see this Borja Iglesias either. And he does give us a nice chem boost because of the soft link to Vinicius Jr. It's kind of just Rabiot that's ruining the mold at the moment. Let's take that Edison and pop him in there. And then let's pop Schmeichel in here and get our chem up. So our chemistry is pretty much good now. We've just got rating to work on. Tough choices out here when you get those kind of... Come on, man. Come on, give me some bigs. I mean, NepentheZ, he's all right. 93 rated. Better than nothing. In fact, if I go like that and like that... Not too bad at all. It's higher rated than it was with Schmeichel in the team, which is quite nice. And that Eusebio is fantastic. We're actually going to gain a lovely bit of chemistry there because of the strong links into the icons each. Puts Eusebio up. Who else did it put up on chemistry? Oh, because Borja Iglesias lost some, gained a bit of chem points. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. We're pretty good for chem. We've got 4 icons laying about now. And this is definitely developing into something a little bit better. There's Mats Hummels, who actually doesn't really work perfectly, does he? He definitely helps for rating, very much so. I need to get rid of Eric Dyer. Quite badly, actually. Dyer for the right midfielder could be the difference here. What do we get? Dejene, Schultz. Dejene just doesn't work unless I bring Marcelo back down and put Yashin in goal. Might not be the worst thing in the world. Let's have a look at what that chem does. Pop Yashin in there. It's pretty much the same. We get an extra icon in there though. Frenchman, not going to do much for us. Nabry, sadly not going to do much for us. We'd need a German midfielder for that to work. We'll take the Frenchman just because of the rating in there. Come on, give me another icon. Give me a 5th. Oh, we did. Javier Zanetti is going to be very big for us there. 98 chemistry. Are we at 93 rated though? Can this be a good 194? We are at 93 rated. Okay. 93 rated with the 5 icons. Now, this is more like a draft that you like to see. This is be a 99 something or other. Oh, yes, it is. Now, we lose some chem with Eden Hazard there. A big card here, guys, and we could hit a 194. Give me a 99 Messi or something. Oh, Aubameyang. I never see this card. Is it a 194? Oh, it's not. Wait, hold on. Let's get Aubameyang up. And let's get Eden Hazard in. Still not 94 rated, sadly. We really can't do much more because, I mean, look at that starting lineup. That starting lineup is spectacular. NepentheZ even works as a midfielder, but Aubameyang, Hazard, Sterling, huge attack. Amazing midfield, amazing back line. It is very, very much a shame that this is only going to be a 193, assuming that we get the right player, the right manager in. But that is pretty fantastic. That is a really nice draft overall. We'll do one more as well. German manager should be quite helpful. Takes us up 1. That's it. We get. It's not even a 193. It's only a 192. But still, that is an absolutely spectacular draft. Nowhere near, obviously, the 194/195 that we're kind of aiming for. But if you were to build this draft to play with, this would be an exceptional draft to play with. The attack is amazing with Aubameyang and Hazard on the bench. The midfield is phenomenal. The back line is spectacular. The goalkeeper is brilliant. That is a top draft. It just doesn't quite have the rating, but let's move on to the final draft for today's video. All right, guys, the final draft for today. That was a really good one, the last one. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I feel like I went through the drafts quite quickly. Come on, man. That's 5 drafts and we haven't got one of the great formations. I don't even know what I want to take here, man. Let's go with the 4-2-3-1 wide. Obviously, we miss out on a couple of the cams, but we start with a 95 Ronaldinho. We're going to go backwards on this draft as well. Why not? Come on, give me 2 out of 2 for icons. I will take that Iker Casillas. He's very easy to link. This is going to be a pretty big card here as well. No. Cool. We'll go with a Spaniard. Since we've got a little Spanish theme going on in this back line, we might as well take him too. Sometimes this game just hates me. Sometimes, you know what I mean? What can I do when it's giving me this? At least give me Marcelo Team of the Year. Oh, Tellez is all right as well because he's strong links to Ronaldinho. Now, Fernandinho Team of the Season. Oh. Tell me, guys, right? Sometimes I get drafts like this and I'm just like, there's nothing you can do. When you just get thrown up these horrific players, there is literally nothing you can do, right? And still people are like, man, he's such a bad drafter. Look at what's on offer. That you don't have chances. You don't have choices with stuff like this. There is just no option, no opportunities. Even if we took players a little bit more based around chemistry, guess what? We would have one of the lowest rated drafts you've ever seen on purpose. If we take things more based around let's try that. Does that give us some chem? Yeah, it does. More based around rating, you just get in a position where you just can't afford the chemistry. Which is just crazy, man. It's just crazy. So we've been super unlucky, I think it's fair to say, on this draft because, I mean, we haven't even got one of the high-end players yet. There you go. We've got, other than Ronaldinho, we're not really picking up those high-end, high-level cards that you need to get good drafts. And this is why, for me personally, I've struggled to hit 195s or even 194s regularly. It's because this is like normality for me right here. This really is. All right, we continue. We move on. Oh, yeah, hold on. The Dutchman as well. That gives us some good chemistry. Don't do me dirty, by giving me like loads of sick players right at the end after you've already killed me with the start of the draft. Actually, I'm kidding. Do that. Give me some sick players. Make me excited. That is the first time in such a long time that Team of the Year Ronaldo, or any version of 99 Ronaldo, any of the 2 versions of 99 Ronaldo has popped for me. How crazy is that? It has been, I'm saying at this stage, honestly, weeks since 99 Ronaldo last popped out for me. So that's really nice to see him there. However, this draft is only going to be a 191. Yeah, 191. Obviously, the silver guy doesn't really help. The low-rated cards in general don't really help. That takes us to 99 chem. So it's actually only a 190. And so there you go, guys. So there is the opportunity of a 197 foot draft. The chance is there. 196 obviously would be easier, but still extremely rare. For me personally, 195s are seemingly a myth. I've hit a fair few 194s. In fact, if we go and have a look at my draft history here, so many losses on my account. You can see there my best team score is a 194. We had a pretty good draft here, but sadly, just not the best. Not even a 193 in general. This is going to be the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.